self-improvement. I've been playing RuneScape for the majority of my life. I started playing when we had dial-up internet, so I definitely love this game, but I haven't touched the majority of in-game content. Haven't even touched it. I get distracted. I make pure accounts, I make Iron Man accounts, and then probably like most people, I have time periods where I play the game a lot and time periods where I don't touch it, but I always come back. And I think that's probably a pretty universal experience here. So before Hans wanders away, let's go take a look and see how long my account has been in the game. Come back here, Hans. All right, so I have played for 111 days, 20 hours and 7 minutes since I arrived 4,504 days ago. So I did start this account when Old School came out. I'm probably not alone in the number of people who, after Evolution of Combat, just kind of stopped playing the game for a while. And when they came out with Old School, I was right back in it. So I got this account then and started playing it. But like I said, I got distracted, do another account, quit for a little bit of time. So that being said, let's take a look at the skills page. My skills page here, I've got max melee, that's good. Range is getting there. Mage, not too bad. Overall, I'd say the skills don't look horrible, but they don't look great either, especially construction. 27 construction is pretty rough. I hate Hunter, so it's going to be a real chore for me to train that skill, but we're going to have to do it. And this is probably the part where I would say I have done the least amount of content. So on this character, I have done 42 clue scrolls. 4,500 days I've done 42 clue scrolls. That's not good. And this is where I really want to focus. This is our in-game content. These are our bosses, and I really haven't touched them. I did a little bit of Bandos, a little bit of Wintertodd. We've got some KQ kills, but nothing here impressive, and there's a lot of zeros. So there's just so much stuff that I've never seen. I've seen the items show up in the GE. Maybe I've purchased some of the items in the GE, but I've never actually done the content. And really, the content's probably a lot of fun. We're gonna find out. The first thing I'd like to do, though, is get a fire cape. And that is one piece of content that I actually have tried to complete in the past and completely failed. And I would see the YouTube videos pop up, like I think Rindy did a YouTube video, really low combat level fire capes, and I'm in here trying it with 90 range and I'm failing. Shaky hands failing. So I would say my RuneScape ability level is probably below average. But I don't know. There's a lot of people that play, and maybe a lot of semi-casual players. Like, I would consider myself pretty casual. A lot of times I'll just log in and go to Motherload Mine and listen to a podcast or something, watch a YouTube video. But I do think that since I played the game for so long, I should probably do some of the in-game content. And I think the best place for me to start with that is going to be to get a fire cape. Another thing I'm going to have to do at some point is these quests. I've got 70 quest points. That's really bad. And the irony is the quests are actually good. I started watching Alien Foods video, Unguided, and I really enjoy those videos. I like watching him do the quests. I like watching him figure everything out. And I have the guides and everything, and I don't bother to do the quests. So we are going to be doing those. I mentioned my first goal is going to be to get a fire cape. And some goal that I'm actively working on right now is getting all the skills required for Song of the Elves. I really like crystal bows. So when I was playing the game back in the day, the crystal bow was one of my favorite weapons. I just thought it was awesome. And with Song of the Elves, you get access to the Bofa, which is really cool, something I've never had. So I'd like to do that quest, finish that up, and I also think that'll be pretty challenging. Based on what I've seen with the boss fight, I think it's going to be pretty difficult for me. But we've got to clear our first hurdle, which is get the fire cape. And Let's take a quick look at the bank before I end the video. I do have some money. I have some money to work with, so that's good. Got my little skill cape collection going here, and this is my melee tab. We don't have any melee gear right now. Magic, range. This is where I keep my loot. Skills. Like I said, Motherlode Mine, for whatever reason, is one of my favorite pieces of content in this game. I don't know what that says about me, but I really enjoy Motherlode Mine. So, yeah. Then I have a junk drawer. I am curious how many people out there also have junk drawers on their RuneScape characters, because if I don't know what to do with an item, if it doesn't fit in one of these categories, it just goes in here. And we got a farming tab. Because I have been doing a decent amount of farming. I'm getting close, actually. Maybe this evening or tomorrow I'll get 70, and I think that's our requirement for Song of the Elves. So I've rambled too much. If anyone out there is kind of like me in this casual average player base, and you think, wow, it'd be really cool to do some of this in-game content, follow along. I don't know what my pace will be for this yet, but I do have quite a bit of free time on my hands right now, so I'm going to learn how to do these bosses. I'll make some videos of me trying to complete them, and you can laugh at me. Feel free to laugh at me. There's going to be a lot of mistakes, I think. I am kind of hopeful for this fire cape, though, because this last season of Leagues came around, and I got a fire cape in Leagues. Now, Leagues is busted, I know. With all the perks and the abilities and everything like that, it is pretty broken. But it gave me some hope. So let's start with the fire cape, and we'll go from there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, press like, follow along, maybe do some RuneScape self-improvement for your account as well. I think we deserve it. All right, thanks guys.